Happy Victory Monday, Seahawk fans. Tyler Jones here with you. So glad to have you with us on this edition of Seahawks Today by Chat Sports. We will look at the updated playoff picture for your Seattle Seahawks. What will it take to make the postseason? Also, we have an injury update on Jordyn Brooks that we will get to in a few moments from right now. Before we do, we got a sub for Dubs here on the show. Folks, the best way to celebrate a Seahawks win is by subscribing to the channel. Look, we're covering this team like no one else is each and every day with daily news and rumors segments, pregame, postgame, everything in between, watch parties, live shows, and more. We are getting so close to 33,000 subscribers. We are going to get there this week. I would love to get there before the game this weekend, but we need your help to get there. So if you love your Seattle Seahawks, if you want them to win this weekend and make the playoffs, hit that sub button now, youtube.com/SeahawksTV, and we'll get started with today's show. The run to the playoffs, it is right down to the very end. Week number 18 in the National Football League. The Seahawks will face the Rams at 4:25 Eastern, 1:25 Pacific, coming up on Sunday. And then in primetime on Sunday Night Football will be the Lions and the Packers. Both games mean a lot for the Seahawks this weekend. We'll explain all that here in just a second. According to 538, the Seahawks have just a 22% chance to make the playoffs at this point in time. Their chances of beating the Rams look pretty solid, 61%, but it's the other factor that the Seahawks need to happen that does not bode too well, and that's needing the Lions to beat the Packers at 39%. Not ideal. So the good news, if the playoffs started today, the Seahawks would be in. They hold that number 7 seed right now. As we look at the updated playoff picture, you can see with the 8-8 record at the moment, they have the tiebreaker over the Lions and the Packers. Cowboys, Giants, Bucks, Vikings, Niners, Eagles, they're all in. And if you get the 7 seed, then you'll likely play either the Niners or the Vikings in that wild card game. Now, here's the bad news of all this. Despite holding the number 7 seed, Seattle does not control their own destiny to the postseason. So, what's it going to take? What do the Seahawks need to do to make the playoffs? Well, let's go ahead and break down these scenarios one by one. We'll get to all those and more in just 1 second. Before we do, prediction time. Get rowdy in those comments for me right now, folks. Will the Seahawks make the playoffs? Yes or no? Y for yes, in for no. You might get an ad break. If so, take advantage of it. Let me know in the comments section if you believe, when it's all said and done, if we're back here on Monday talking about the Seahawks being a playoff team or not, let me know in the comments section. Y for yes, in for no. So here are the clinching scenarios. This is what it has to happen for the Seahawks to make the playoffs. Number 1, got to beat the LA Rams. If the Seahawks lose to the Rams, it's over, done, sayonara on the 2022 season. It's over with if you don't win that game. So that's step 1. Got to take care of business. And then number 2, the Packers need to lose or tie against the Lions on Sunday Night Football. So we will all be cheering for the Lions coming up on Sunday night. And then there's another possibility. This is a long shot, but still within the mathematical equation. If the Seahawks tie against the Rams and the Lions and Packers tie, the Seahawks are in the postseason. So that's a long shot, but that's just one possibility out there. So with all that said, go Lions! We are a Lions fan channel all this week here on Seahawks Today. We all need the Lions to win so badly. In fact, here's what we're going to do, folks, here on the channel. The plan is for Sunday, if the Seahawks win, we're going to stay live with the watch party, keep it going into the Lions-Packers game. We're going to be cheering on the Lions. We need the Lions to win badly so the Seahawks can make the postseason. So let's do our part. Make them hear us all the way in Detroit. Spam Go Lions in the comments section. Let's make them hear us roar a bit and be a part and hope the Lions can take care of business. It's a tall task beating Aaron Rodgers in Lambeau. But if anybody could do it, it's Jared Goff, damn it. Spam Go Lions in the comments section below. Now, Let's get to the injury news. Not great on the injury front for Seattle, as Jordyn Brooks suffered a season-ending torn ACL on Sunday against the Jets. And think about this. With an injury of this magnitude happening this late in the season, week 17, you're not talking about Jordyn Brooks just being out for the remainder of this season, but more than likely missing significant time next year as well. Really unfortunate news, as Rap Sheet broke the story this morning with a torn ACL, season ending, and the road to recovery is going to be a long one for Jordyn Brooks on that front. So, taking his place, Cody Barton. We'll talk about Cody here in just a second. But 12s, let's show some love to Jordyn Brooks in the comments section. Type 56 in the comments section to show some love to Jordyn Brooks, and wish him nothing but the best to hopefully get back out there on the football field as soon as possible. So with that, Cody Barton, time to step up, Cody. Look, I'll be honest, I have been very critical about Cody Barton at times this year. He has made a lot of mistakes, been kind of in the wrong place from time to time. The numbers, 114 tackles, 2 sacks, 3 TFLs, no forced fumbles, no fumble recoveries. But what we did see out of Cody Barton yesterday, when he stepped into the primary role, when Jordyn Brooks went down, he answered the call. Cody Barton played well, being the lead guy. And with Jordyn Brooks out, think about this. It's not just Cody Barton filling that role of being the primary middle linebacker here. It is going to have to be a collective effort. Uchenna Nwosu, Bruce, Tanner, all those guys are going to have to fill the void left by Jordyn Brooks. This is a guy, Jordyn Brooks, that we're talking about was second in the National Football League in tackles going into this weekend. That's a lot of productivity that has to be made up. Now, Cody Barton, you look at his Pro Football Focus grades, the nerds over there at PFF aren't really huge on Cody Barton, except for one thing. That's his tackling grade. We mentioned over 100 tackles, 80.2 to be exact. Solid numbers there from him as far as that goes, with the grade that you can see there. 80.2 at the tackle rate, over 100 tackles this year. What can he do to kind of fill that gap left of sorts? So with that, what's your confidence level in Cody Barton? We know the guy can tackle, but there's been missed assignments at times. We've seen the inconsistency from Cody Barton this year. Let me know in the comments section what your confidence level is in CB. Scale it for me 1 through 10 in the comments section below. Seahawks fans, look, you got to rock out with your Hawk out, folks. Got some great shirts that are on sale now. A t-shirt combo for over 25% off. I mean, look at that. You can be wearing the old AFC-themed days. We know that the Seahawks are going to bring back those jerseys next year, so you might as well get ahead on the action and get yours now while supplies last. A limited time shirt combo, over 25% off. Both shirts, chatsports.com/Seahawks combo. Get yours now, chatsports.com/Seahawks combo. So that wasn't the only injury that the Seahawks dealt with on Sunday. Tyler Lockett, remember, he came back and after that hand injury made a tremendous recovery. And Pete Carroll said that the hand injury was no issue at all, that he is in great shape. Even after that hand injury he suffered against San Francisco. But he also suffered a lower leg contusion, and we're still waiting on some updates there as far as when he could be back, but not great. Already was banged up. Now you get this lower leg contusion. We'll see exactly what that means for Tyler Lockett there going forward. Then there was also Phil Haynes' injury. A legitimate ankle sprain is how Pete Carroll described it. No real mention, though, of the severity of the ankle sprain there from Phil Haynes. So as we get down the stretch, everybody's just, it's all bodies involved at this point, trying to make the postseason and just see who can be available at this point. The Seahawks dealing with a plethora of injuries down the stretch here. This season, though, folks, I mean, it was supposed to be a rebuilding year, right? And here they are with a chance to make the postseason in the final week. I'm going to be rooting on the Lions. I know you guys are. Let's see the Seahawks get in the playoffs. How would you grade this season so far based on how everything's turned out and the Seahawks being in position Week 18 to make the playoffs? How would you grade it for me? Let me know in the comment section. ABCDRF. As always, you can follow me on social media, Twitter and Instagram, Facebook at Tyler Jones Live. Got a big week on the channel. You'll want to be here each and every day. We got you covered. Have a great one. We'll see you next time here on Seahawks Today.